today is another unboxing video. I don't do unboxing videos that well, but we're going to try to make it a little bit better. But before we do that, cheers. So a lot of you already know I got the Sony a7S II. That's the full-size frame camera, mirrorless, from Sony, obviously. And I use that for shooting video in low light, theme park rides, and just low light in general. It's mostly the only thing I use that for. Then what I'm using now is the Sony, I call it my little pocket cam, the RX100V or 105A. Love that camera. It's a little small, does a great job, but Sony came out with one of their newer cameras. They had the a6300 and then the a6500, which were both mirrorless, APS-C crop sensor. So obviously I had to get the a6400. The reason I bought this, I wanted something bigger sensor. And a little bit bigger than what I'm shooting on right now. This has the same processor as the Sony A9, which is their big expensive camera. Doesn't have all the functions as that one does. This has 4K recording without crop down. This is a great camera. There's only one issue with it. It has no IBIS, no in-body image stabilization. So this thing is going to shake, especially if you're not a steady holder like I am. I do put it on a little Manfrotto mini tripod, which helps. But this lens has optical steady shot, so that's going to help. If you don't have a lens with optical steady shot, and this camera with no IBIS, don't know how it's going to work out. Oh, and this one does have a flip up. Still doesn't tilt out, but this has got a mic input. Here's the only problem with that. Mic input with the hot shoe right here. Gonna put a mic on it. Let's see what happens. There you go. Where's the screen gonna go? The screen can't lift up. I have a solution for that. A cage. A nice aluminum cage. All those holes are threaded, so you can screw on any attachments you want all over the place. And guess what? It gives you a cold shoe right here. So simple. Put the camera in, and there you go. Still gonna block the camera just a little, or the screen, but at least you can get 3/4 of it and still see what, if you're in focus, got everything in the shot. But still, image stabilization. How are we going to fix that with this? Yes, I always said I would never buy one of these, but this is actually a small one, smaller than the DJI Ronin S, which I see a lot of people walk around the parks. This 2-foot stick, and they're leaning it on their belt, trying to compensate for the weight and the size of the thing. I'm not ever going to put a camera with a lens that's 6 pounds on a gimbal. So this was only $600 compared to $750, and this is actually the first company who came out with gimbals. So they're supposed to be pretty good, the upper end ones. And it's the name is actually pronounced Zhiyun. Zhiyun. But a lot of people call it Zhiyun. But Zhiyun. And wait till you see the size of this. People, this thing is tiny. Tiny. Hold it like this. It's all locked up now. That's how it's gonna sit with camera on. Gives you an extra tripod. You can screw that in there if you want to get double-handed on it. Set it down. Then you can undersling it. And they call it underslung mode. And that screws in. Then you can take your camera and drop it down and get the low shots. So I'm going to balance this thing out, and then we'll see what it looks like and how it performs. It's probably going to take me an hour. Hopefully not. It's going to take you. Wasn't that bad at all, guys. About 22 minutes. It's all done. 1, 2, 3. Back to forward mode. Another thing I like about this gimbal is the motor, one of them, doesn't block the screen. And this camera also has a touchscreen, the 6400. Which is good and bad. Sometimes you hit something while if you need the eyepiece, you can mess something up, but you can lock the screen out if you don't want it. Let's test the underslung mode. I'm probably going to keep this set up like this. Because you can hold it like that. Or you can just hold it like that. Then you want to go underslung. Take what you want. Back up. Underslung 3/6 or only problem is that if you get tired. I'm gonna say this whole thing weighs about 4 pounds, which isn't that bad. This is gonna be my vlog camera. Well, and the one I'm shooting on. This, fold it up, put it in the backpack. Let's see how that works. Alright, let's shut down. Lock that one in place. Lock that in place. Lock that in place. This right here. Backpack. Not that big. Everything's already balanced. Take it out. Turn it on. And you're good. Nice watch, guys. Keep on keeping on. A6400. No in-body image stabilization, only optical steady shot. Oh wow, that took the whole fence out and back. Now let's try it with the gimbal. With the gimbal. Selfie mode. That I gotta get rid of the stick for that. Can't have the stick for that.